Hey, this is Dr. Marisa, women's hormone expert, author, and the host of the Essentially You podcast. And today, I'm sharing the 5 big benefits of the Powerhouse Hormone, Melatonin, as the next installment of my Powerhouse Hormone series that I've been sharing these past 3 months. Now, if this is the first time you're tuning in, welcome to the show. Definitely go back and check out the other ones because knowing our hormones is definitely a superpower. Now, let's jump right in. So what is melatonin? You probably know it as the sleep hormone, and it does in fact have a lot to do with sleep because without it, you'd almost certainly lie awake staring at the ceiling all night long, every single night, which is why it's so important to raise your levels naturally, which is what I'll get into a little later on. Now, melatonin is a hormone that is naturally derived from the amino acid tryptophan and the neurotransmitter known as serotonin. It's produced naturally by the pineal gland, but smaller quantities are also made by other organs like the stomach. Melatonin is crucial to maintaining your body's circadian rhythm so that you feel alert and energized in the morning and then sleepy and relaxed at night. That's why you have higher levels of melatonin in your blood in the evening time, and these drastically decrease in the morning as our cortisol levels rise up. But melatonin has a ton of other important jobs like smooth functioning of the immune system, aids in eye function, reduces oxidative stress, controls cellular function, boosts mitochondrial production, prevents cellular atrophy, and boosts brain function. Like most other key hormones, melatonin levels decrease naturally, precipitously with age, which is why we become a lot more challenged around sleep issues as we get older. One of the biggest complaints when I'm working with women in perimenopause and menopause is a lack of sleep or an inability to go to sleep. Now, one of the most common signs of a deficiency in melatonin is difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep. But it can also affect how you feel in the morning and to a lesser extent, the general level of well-being throughout the day, right? You know what it feels like when you are sleep deprived. You simply can't function. Now, at a cellular level, melatonin keeps things running smoothly in the background so that while you sleep, you are regenerating as quickly as possible. But of all of its important jobs, I want to share the 5 big benefits of this powerhouse hormone, melatonin. Number 1, it treats PMS and perimenopause symptoms. Yep, there I said it. Melatonin is a big player here. One thing you probably wouldn't have guessed is that it can treat PMS and perimenopause symptoms. Research has shown that low melatonin levels play a role in severe PMS. Melatonin can also keep you symptom-free through the luteal phase or the second part of your menstrual cycle, right? That's when we experience those perimenopause and PMS symptoms. It can also be useful to treat perimenopause and menopause symptoms in older women. So just a heads up. Number 2, it is a mega powerful antioxidant. Melatonin increases the production of antioxidant enzymes in the body that protect against oxidative stress and support mitochondrial function. That is the name of the game here. The more mitochondria we have in the body, the better. Its potent action inhibits cellular atrophy and also protects against toxins that can disrupt mitochondrial function, leading to a plethora of neurodegeneration diseases, right? And that's the reason why I'm always talking about mitochondrial function is that when we start to see failing mitochondria or a lack of mitochondria, that's when we start to see those neurodegenerative diseases and those metabolic diseases proliferate. These are diseases caused by the progressive damage of nerve cells when it comes to neurodegenerative. So just something to think about. When we have more melatonin and we're getting deeper restful sleep, we are able to avoid some of those neurodegenerative issues down the line. Number 3, it can improve insulin sensitivity. Probably one of my absolute favorite things about melatonin is this right here. So low nighttime secretion of melatonin nearly doubles the risk of developing diabetes. In fact, melatonin improves insulin balance and protects insulin-producing cells in the pancreas from cell death. It can be used as a support therapy for treating prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, PCOS, and insulin resistance. So again, the name of the game is to have robust melatonin levels so that we have that insulin sensitivity. Number 4, it benefits heart health and lowers blood pressure. So melatonin offers cardioprotective benefits. Its potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant abilities can help prevent heart attacks and strokes. Its free radical scavenger activity makes it a great natural alternative to treat and prevent cardiovascular disease, as long as we've got robust amounts. Melatonin has an anti-hypersensitive effect, which keeps blood pressure under control. And that's why when melatonin drops in the morning and cortisol rises up, that's actually when we see an increase in cardiovascular events, because that protection of melatonin is gone and we see that increase in that universal stress hormone, cortisol. Number 5, it's important for eye health. So melatonin supports healthy vision by preventing the death of cone cells that help in identifying color. It also improves the functionality of nerve cells, crucial for vision, and protects the cells that make eye pigment. It can also decrease elevated pressure in the eye from glaucoma and prevent death of nerve cells in the eye. So having consistent, healthy levels of melatonin is the name of the game, right? Not only will it boost your immune system, reverse sleep rhythm disorders, improve gut health, treat migraines and chronic pain, protect against neurodegenerative disease like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, right? It is boosting mitochondrial levels and it is helping to protect free radicals and oxidative stress. All big wins. Now, while our body produces melatonin naturally, poor lifestyle habits can result in decreased melatonin activity. And that's why so many of us are really struggling with an abundant amount of melatonin. This is definitely a problem that I see across the board. So I want to share a few things that you can do naturally to increase melatonin levels. Number 1, as I talk about all the time, is having good sleep hygiene. I have a whole short episode not too long ago, I forget the number, on 5 sleep hacks to get deep, restful sleep. But a side benefit to that is also those hacks will help to boost melatonin levels as well. So definitely worth going to go check out one of my short episodes on the 5 sleep hacks that you can use to get that deep, restful sleep and to boost your melatonin levels. Number 2, the best way to boost melatonin is by eating organic whole food diet. These rich melatonin foods in your diet are bananas, tart cherries, radishes, ginger, tomatoes, pineapples, and grains like oats, barley, and rice. Some foods contain tryptophan that it can increase the natural production of melatonin as well. These include chicken, dairy, beans, lentils, nuts and seeds, and seafood. So again, those whole foods will play a major role in helping to contribute to more melatonin in the body. Next, you want to avoid blue light from computers, TVs, LED lights for at least 2 hours before bedtime. So use orange or yellow lights in your bedroom and invest in blue light canceling sunglasses if you gotta be on the TV or you gotta be in your phone or you gotta work late. Next, expose yourself to bright sunlight upon waking to reset your natural circadian rhythm. And then always make sure that your room is dark and cool at night. Schedule at least 15 minutes in the sun if you can't manage to get it in early morning. So just get in where you fit in, find some time during the day to get some good sunlight. And then take a warm bath with some Epsom salts, maybe some essential oils before bedtime to relax. In the end, it's always better to empower your body to produce more melatonin naturally. But sometimes, let's be honest, we could use a little extra help. And this is why I typically recommend adding in my all-natural Zen Sleep supplement to your regimen. Essentially Whole's Zen Sleep contains 3 milligrams of high-quality melatonin, plus a host of other sleep-friendly sleep nutrients, herbs, including valerian root, lemon balm, passion flower, chamomile, GABA, L-theanine, and 5-HTP. And what I love about this particular blend is it works, for one, but 2, the 5-HTP is going to help boost serotonin levels, for one. The pharma-GABA is going to help calm that mental chatter, along with the chamomile and the lemon balm, and it has no residue. Like, you're going to wake up feeling refreshed. And if you find that 3 milligrams of high quality melatonin is too much, you can just take the 2 capsules down to 1 capsule and get 1.5 milligrams of the melatonin. So for me, every single night I take 1 of the Zen Sleep capsules. Again, that 1.5 milligram of melatonin is like my sweet spot, along with 2 capsules of Magnesium Restore, because it's magnesium glycinate. The combination of GABA, 5-HTP, magnesium glycinate, and L-theanine, oh my gosh, it just puts you in such a relaxed, calming state. It turns off the mental chatter. I'm usually asleep. I have a full sleep routine that I do. The way that I kick off my sleep routine is literally taking those 3 capsules. the 1 Zen Sleep, the 2 Magnesium Restore. I do it with a glass of water. I head upstairs, do my sleep routine, and I am asleep like full out in like 30 minutes max, sometimes 40, but mostly I'm passed out by 30 minutes in. So again, if you're looking for a great way to kick off your sleep routine with a little bit of melatonin and some really powerful herbs and neurotransmitters, this is a great little boost. I will have the links in the show notes to go check out. I have a sleep bundle that contains the Zen Sleep and the Magnesium Restore, and I highly recommend checking it out if you're struggling with sleep issues. And again, if you are loving these tips, if you're loving to learn about these powerhouse hormones like melatonin today, be sure to subscribe for more easy tips to heal your hormones and upgrade your health. Until the next episode, have an amazing day.